Hey guys, it's your Wisconsin girl in LA. So, a lot has happened since I last made a video. The coronavirus has hit the US. I am now, well, like I've mentioned in other videos, I am in LA and it is now mandatory. I think it's Los Angeles and Burbank. It could be the whole state. I don't watch the news, I just hear about stuff at work. But anyway, Los Angeles, Burbank area, maybe more. We are now mandated to wear masks while working or going to essential job workplaces. So, since last week, Friday, is when the law went into effect, I've been wearing a mask at work. I've gotten used to it for the most part. Today it was I think it got up to 80. It got a little hot, like a lot hot, but I'm not going to complain about it. I'm not going to complain because I am very fortunate that I am still working. I am still getting paid. I'm like, work is helping me out. Like, even like hours that I've lost, they're helping me out. They're helping me out because I relocated 1,900 miles away from home and I'm living on my own. So they're actually helping me out more because of that, which is awesome. So I'm very grateful to them. Very grateful that I can still be positive through all of this. I'm doing well. So, for any of you that are wondering, I'm doing well. And other news, like I said, I'm just trying to remain positive. I don't really watch the news because I've just heard it's depressing and scary, and I don't really want to. I hear enough about it at work. I mean, I deal with probably at least 70 to 100 people every day, which should scare me considering the coronavirus is going around. It's not. Um, like I said, I wear gloves, I wear a mask, I have a glass barrier between me and the customer I wait on. I feel very secure. Um, so I'm good there. Yes, like I said, trying to remain positive. I'm looking at the bright sides of this month. So last video I talked about the script I gave to a guy that I wait on, and I got notes from him, and then he said he was going to give it to his partner. He mailed the script to his partner. That's why I hadn't gotten it back yet. That's why it was taking longer. It took about a week, I guess, for the script to get to his partner, and probably about it was probably a week before the coronavirus like really spread and they started shutting stuff down. That guy came back in. He didn't have my script. His partner still had my script. Fingers crossed that this can get to some normalcy soon, so I can get that script back and I can get some notes. And we just all need some sense of normalcy. People need to get back to work, and yeah. Anyway, so he came in and his partner had read it. So, a little bit of backstory. Back in November or December, I posted a picture of Kevin Costner and Jon Hamm. Kevin Costner, Dances of Wolves, Revenge, like, amazing actor. Jon Hamm, Mad Men, and if you have kids, the Minion movie. Yeah, the Minion movie. He plays the character that's Sandra Bullock's husband, I believe. Anyway, both amazing actors. I put a picture on Facebook and I asked my friends, like, I have a character who does this, this, and this, and it's in this script. It's one of the main characters. It's like, who do you think would play this character better? I think everybody who voted for Kevin Costner was a lot of my family. I think my brother commented on it first. Who's like like another movie buff. He's the one that got me into movies. I think everyone voted for Kevin Costner, and he was the first one to put it in. He's like, it's Kevin Costner. Like, there's no debating it. It's Kevin Costner. Anyway, I posted that picture. Like, everyone voted, and then fast forward to about a month ago. Yeah, it's been about a month now. This guy comes in. He's like, well, my partner is best friends with Kevin Costner. That's insane. Like, I don't know if fate is trying to mess with me or what. So his partner is best friends with Kevin Costner, and then he came in with a text from his partner, and the text had like 3 different things to it. The middle section, I don't know what it said. It didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. He was critiquing something, but it wasn't clear to me what he was critiquing. And he might have been talking about just beefing up stuff or anything like that. But the first part said, it's a good script. It's a good script. Which was awesome to hear. That's always great to hear as a writer, because you hand over something for somebody to read of yours. It's like handing over a piece of your soul and waiting for them to bludgeon it or raise it up singing hallelujah. Whatever. So anyway, so he said it was a good script, which was awesome. And then it was the part that was critiquing, and I didn't really understand what it said. Hopefully I get those notes back somewhat soon and I find out what they were talking about. But last part said that it would be good as a 10 episode. I don't know if he said season or series. I always pictured it as more than one season. But yeah, he said it'd be awesome as 10 episodes. Or no, I guess he didn't say awesome. He said it would be good as like a 10 episode thing, which is what I had pictured for it, because the genre, like, it's very hard to like get a season of 24 to 26 episodes, and that's not what I want. Not at all. I think I'd go even more insane trying to write 24 to 26 episodes, because I like to have like my episodes like on the mark. And I've heard many actors, many writers say it's hard to write 24 to 26 great original scripts. You could write good, average to good scripts for a season that way, but if you do like 10 to 13 episodes a season, you can really knock out the great ones. And that's what I've been going for. So that was awesome feedback. But speaking of shows that get 24 to 26 episodes per season, SVU news. So I don't think I've talked about SVU in any of my previous videos, other than maybe fan fiction. So Law and Order SVU, I've been watching longer than I've been writing. And I've been writing for, it'll be 10 years in December. So I've been watching SVU since I wasn't even a teenager when I started watching SVU. So when I started watching it, it was Christopher Meloni and Mariska Hargitay, and Dan Florek and Ice-T's still on the show, and so is Mariska. But then it was also Richard Belzer and B.D. Wong and like the great SVU original cast, and like I love that. So Ice-T and Mariska are still in the show, and now there's like Kelly Giddish. There's another guy. He was a detective and now he's an ADA. I can't think of his name right now. I still like the show. I don't watch it as religiously as I used to. But last week, they released news that just made my year, made my decade. It would have made last decade if it would have been sooner. But so it might have been on Christopher Meloni's birthday, they announced that Chris is coming back to the Law and Order Dick Wolf franchise. I don't know if he's necessarily getting a Law and Order spinoff, or if he is just getting his own Dick Wolf show. But, I mean, anything Dick Wolf is gold. Like, Dick Wolf has been in the industry for decades, and he knows what people are drawn to, and so for Chris to get a show is just awesome. Apparently it's going to be based in or around New York. So there's possibilities of crossovers, rumors of crossovers with SVU. So I cannot wait for the Elliot Stabler Olivia Benson reunion that we've all been waiting for. They're not going to do it this year, obviously. I don't know when his show is going to start filming or when it's going to premiere or anything like that, but next year is going to be the 10th year that he hasn't been on the show, because he left, what was it? He left season 12, and next year is going to be season 22. which is amazing. Like, record-breaking series. Like, they're probably in quadruple syndication, which is amazing. Like, congrats to that whole cast and crew. Like, that's just a victory in its own. I mean, if I ever go into syndication, I'd be happy. Like, that'd just be amazing, because, like, syndication is when you reach, like, 100 episodes of a series, and there's, like, a whole bunch of stuff that goes along with it. Like, that's when, like, people start buying the rights to the show to, like, show on other channels that aren't, like, the mother channel. Like, SVU, like, their mother channel, I keep referring to it as mother channel, it's probably not. Their home base is NBC. But, like, you turn on a TV, SVU is on USA. Like, NBC, obviously, it's on, it might be on a couple other channels, too. I usually just saw it on, like, USA, because they would have marathons, and that's how I got into the show, because it was on USA all the time. So next year will be the 10th year that Christopher Meloni has not been on the show. Fingers crossed that they can kind of get that going. I don't know if they're going to have him do his show for a couple of seasons, or at least one season before they bring him into the Law & Order SVU, because I feel like doing that crossover is going to kind of, like, overpower whatever show they do for him. Because, like, SVU, just that whole reunion has been talked about for, like I said, a decade. There are a lot of people, like myself, that want Elliot and Olivia together. Even Christopher Meloni and Mariska Hargitay want their characters together. Like, it says something. But I don't know. Like, if I were writing Christopher Meloni's show, I mean, number one, I'd have to, like, meet Christopher Meloni and go gaga crazy. But, I mean, if I was writing his show, I don't know how I would feel crossing over into a show that, like, huge. With Dick Wolf being the producer, I think it would be a little bit easier to pull off, just because it, like, they're both Dick Wolf shows, and Dick Wolf is such a powerhouse in himself. But I'm not sure. We're gonna have to check it out. My friend in Delaware, her and I have already been talking about getting together. I haven't met her, so I met my friend from Delaware. Her name's Aaliyah. I met her through the website I write for, Fanfiction, which is where I wrote and still write Law & Order SVU fandoms about Elliot and Olivia and other couples. That's how she and I met. We met when I was a freshman in high school. She would have been a sophomore in high school. She's a year older than me. So that's what, 8 years? 7 years? Around there. It's probably 8 years. It'll probably be 8 years this fall or something. So, like, we've known each other that long. We haven't met yet. We've Skyped. We've called each other. We've, like, we literally Skyped to watch Frozen together. Like, that's... I've known her a long time. We've already been talking about getting together this year just to meet, obviously. But then we've been talking about, like, flying to New York for, like, the SVU series finale, because that's going to be huge. And we've been talking about getting together so that we can watch the episode Elliot and Olivia finally, like, see each other for the first time in a decade. So we can watch that together. I'm going to cry. Big time. I cried my eyes out when Cragen told Olivia that Elliot put his papers in. And you guys, whoever watches this, you all know that scene. You all know that scene. Because you just see it. I cried my eyes out. And I know I'm going to bawl when they first see each other. Because it's been a long time coming. And we've all seen throughout the years that Olivia makes remarks about Elliot. Remarks that, like, it always felt like more, but it never could be more. And he sent her the Semper Fi necklace that I think is a deleted scene. I don't know if I don't remember if it's in the show or if it's a deleted scene. So if you guys know, leave a comment below. Let me know. But yeah, so that that news was released last week, I believe. So yeah, I'm remaining positive throughout all this. I mean, I feel, I mean, I'm grateful for how well I'm doing through all this. Like, I'm not stressing out. I'm not scrambling for money. And I know a lot of people are. I deal with a lot of people that are. Or I help a lot of people that are. So hopefully you guys are finding something that helps you remain positive. Finding something that you can make fun of to bring a little humor to your day. Even right now, I'm wearing a shirt that says, "But did you die?" Which probably isn't the greatest thing to wear in this time. But I'm wearing it. I got it for Easter. I enjoy it. It makes me happy on many levels that probably freak my family out more and more each day. But so remain positive, wash your hands, stop hoarding toilet paper. I finally got mine off Amazon. It took about 3 weeks to get here. And it's all natural crap, so it's probably going to disintegrate in my hand before I even tear it off the roll. But I gotta follow my own advice, remain positive, and have a sense of humor. Good luck, guys, and stay safe.